What's up, guys? Cosmic Jammo 2 here with the gaming guys, and today the first review, finally we're getting it out. I know, thank you for being patient with us, is going to be on Rocket League. Now, this game is, in my opinion, very fun. I feel like anyone can play it, so I'm going to give my honest review on it and try not to be biased. So, Rocket League is a soccer-styled game, but instead of, like FIFA using actual people, you use cars. And these cars can fly too, hence the name Rocket League. So, I feel like this game is really fun. I know a lot of people who enjoy it. So, I'm going to go over the pros of the game. What's good about it? The first thing I'm going to start off with is the game is relatively cheap. It is only $20, and that's affordable for almost anyone. So that's a good thing, because, it's not like big first-person shooter games that cost $60, like, all year round. It's $20, which is a good thing. Also, you can play online, and you can play with your friends. So, and like most games nowadays, you can play online with your friends, so that's not an uncommon thing, but still, it's fun to do. You can also, if you choose not to play online, you can play locally with someone, like, in your house with you. So, if you have a friend come over, or you want to play with, like, your mom or dad, sister or brother, family member, you can play with them, and it is pretty fun too. Another good thing about Rocket League, it is very easy to unlock customizable items for your cars. So, like, every time you finish a game, until you unlock everything, you get an unlockable. That can include a car, a decal for a car, a rocket trail, an antenna, a topper for your car. It can be any number of things. An antenna, stuff like that. So, you really, and this is going to my next point, you don't have to pay any money except for the initial value for actually purchasing the game on the game to play it. I mean, if you want to have that cool looking car, you can, but you really don't have to do that if you don't want to. You can basically pay $20 and play the game, and that's it. And the last thing I like about the game is that you can trade with other players. I think that is really cool, but the only the only bad thing about this trading is that you mostly have to trade items that you purchase for. Like, you can trade, then there's different tiers of those collectible items I was mentioning earlier. You can trade uncommons and higher, and you can get uncommons from games. That's the highest thing. Well, you can actually get rare crates from games too, but basically, you can only trade up to rare crates, and that's the best you can do. Or rare items that you can get in the games. But if you really want to trade and get serious about trading, you kind of have to purchase money, and I'll talk about what you purchase the money on later. But now, let's get to the cons. So, the first con I'm going to talk about is the servers are kind of iffy. When Rocket League first came out, the servers were terrible to begin with, so they released items to, and Psyonix was basically saying, hey, we're sorry for releasing this game and not having good servers to start off with. So they released an antenna, wheels, and I think, don't quote me on this, and I think a topper for the inconvenience, and it all had to do with, like, server disconnection. So they were pretty cool, and afterwards, the servers have gotten a lot better than what they used to, but sometimes, like you can see right now, it can be a little glitchy, and that can kind of upset, like, myself personally. It upsets me because it kind of, burdens me and prevents me from playing well, because you can't really do anything if your car is going everywhere and you really can't control it. So, and also, along with those iffy servers, you can get random lag spikes during the game. Just like, you may have like great ping and great internet connection, and then you just get random like 30-second to minute spikes of random lag. So that's also weird, but that can happen in most games, so that's not a big point or big con. So, and then also in most games there are people who are way too competitive, and there are people who also get really cocky about the game and can put in the message like, haha, thanks for the goal and stuff like that, which doesn't bother me a lot, but it does bother me sometimes. So there's also that, and it may bother you if you're like that. And then the last thing that I have to mention is buying keys. So, like I said earlier, you can buy these crates in Rocket League, and in those crates you can get cool collectibles like I was talking about, which includes, exclusive to that crate, some decals for your car, some special cars you can only get in the crate, you can't get from playing the game, and like some special rocket trails. So basically, if you want your car to look good, you gotta pay some money for it if you really want it to look nice. Like mine looks pretty good. So, I mean, most games nowadays have that, like, in-game currency you have to purchase, and that can be annoying sometimes when you're just a player who wants to have a cool-looking car, but really doesn't feel like spending the money on the game, so it can kind of be hindering. But overall, I think Rocket League is a fun game to play. It doesn't require you to pay anything to play the game, and so you only have to pay an initial value, like I said, $20, which isn't asking a lot for a game with a lot of game modes, online game with interactive gaming, so you can play with your friends online, or like I said, you can play like local play at like within your house, so you don't have to be online to play. And overall, for out of 5 stars, I would give Rocket League a 3.7 because it provides a unique gaming experience that you don't have to be super great at, and it doesn't take a lot to learn how to play the game too. So, thank you for watching. I know it took us a while to finally get the first video out, so once again, thanks for watching, and stick around for more reviews. Bye-bye!